It's Thursday, it's pregame, and we're coming to you live from the Daily Iowan TV Sports Studio. She's Lauren Moss, I'm Josh Bolander, and Lauren, so much to get to on the program tonight.
That's right, we got power rankings, the latest from our film room, and Ross Rants awaits. But first, I caught up with the nation's most worked running back, Mark Weisman. All right, Hawkeye fans, I'm sitting here with a man who needs no introduction. This is number 45 from the Iowa football team, Mark Weisman. Mark, thanks for sitting down with me.
Problem.
Okay, so you are from a suburb of Chicago, went to the Air Force Academy for a year. How did you end up in Iowa?
Yeah, it was, they recruited me a little bit out of high school, not too much, not for a scholarship. I had a brother who went here, a couple cousins who went here, and just talked to the coaches a little bit, and I thought it was the right place for me. It was a good school no matter what, even if football didn't work out. And
I know you're a health major, so you probably know all the tips, how to stay in shape, but what do you do during season to make sure you're in top shape?
Yeah, you try and eat healthy all the time. Try to stay away from fatty foods. Stay with lean meats and all that. No junk food. No
junk food.
No desserts.
No desserts.
No, it's not what I'm about.
When's the last time you had a dessert?
I can't remember. Maybe I once in a while, like in the off season, I'll have them, but usually not.
No, really.
Yeah.
What's your favorite dessert when you can have it?
Probably cheesecake. Cheesecake, yeah.
I'm a chocolate girl myself. So. I know you have a birthday coming up. So what are you doing to celebrate the big 22?
I don't know, nothing really. Hopefully you'll win on the weekend, and it's a Monday, I think. So yeah, I can't wait for that. Hopefully it's a win, and that'll be the best present.
Well, Mark, we obviously hope that your birthday wish comes true as well. But coming up, we have Cody Goodwin and Jordan Cabialis standing by in the film room. But before the boys break down Braxton and the Bucks, Ben Ross bumps us off set for the latest installment of Ross Rants.
Right after this message.
We're bigger, we're deeper, and we're more experienced than we've ever been.
Here's White, ducks it through. Evans gets the step on the drive.
Thanks, guys. Hi, all. You know what I am this week? I'm happy. Do you know why I'm happy? Because Iowa didn't lose this week in football. Do you know why they didn't lose in football? Because they didn't play. These bye weeks are almost like a vacation for those like myself who cover the team on a weekly basis. I got to sleep 8 hours a night, do my laundry, and catch up on Homeland. In fact, I would be willing to bet there's just one person who enjoys a bye week more than I do, and that's Iowa coach Kirk Ferentz. Iowa had the luxury of this bye week to lick its wounds. The head coach said his team would be in trouble if it had a game this past week, and he's right. And the Hawks will need to be at full strength if it's to have any chance of knocking off number 4 Ohio State this weekend in Columbus. Let's hope Iowa's rested. I know I am. And for more on how Iowa stacks up with the rest of the conference midway through the season after the said bye, let's toss it to Kevin Glick with more.
We're to the midway point in the 2013 football season, and with Iowa 4-2, it's the perfect time to look back and see where Kirk Ferentz's Hawks stack up to preseason predictions. The majority of media outlets that made a prediction of total wins for the Black and Gold is right around 6, which seems just about right for a team predicted to be improved over last season, but with a tough second-half schedule featuring numerous Legends Division contenders left to play. The biggest question the team had coming into the season, the play of Jake Rudock. Tom Dienhart of the Big Ten Network called the first-year starter his biggest surprise so far this season after completing 60% of his passes, along with 8 touchdowns through the air and 5 on the ground.
You know, he's picked up several first downs. When you look at our third down conversion, we're much better than we were last year at this time. Part of the reason is his ability to make plays with his feet.
From here on out, with the exception to Purdue, Iowa is likely to be an underdog every weekend they play. However, Iowa has beaten an eventual BCS team in 5 out of their last 6 seasons, so watch out for a potential upset to finish out the year. Kevin Glick, Daily Iowan TV Sports.
We'll get you out of here with our latest power rankings in just a couple of minutes.
But first, let's get the latest from the film room as promised. Guys?
Thanks, Lauren. We've got some footage here, courtesy of Buckeye TV, in the brand new film room. Jordan Cabialis alongside Cody Goodwin. And Cody, what are we taking a look at today?
We're going to take a look at a few things that Iowa should probably key in on if they're going to have any chance at scaring the Buckeyes this weekend. The first, we're going to look at a design run. Head coach Urban Meyer has quite a few design runs for his dual threat quarterback. Braxton Miller, you see there, he looks off after taking the snap the other way to throw the defense off. Notice how number 17 is very tentative. We continue the play. Carlos Hyde, meanwhile, who's in the backfield, takes out 44. Braxton Miller is able to get around the edge, and if not for the stellar play of Wisconsin's cornerback number 8 there, could have gone down the field and gotten really big yardage, maybe even have scored. And then the other thing we're going to take a look at here is the Buckeyes' pass defense. It's probably the lone weakness on their team. Wisconsin here plays play actions, able to draw that linebacker in. Wisconsin quarterback Joel Stave is able to take the play as continues, and look at that, not pictured as Jared Aberderis, the lethal Wisconsin receiver, back behind the linebackers, able to get the ball, streak downfield for a huge gain. So like I said, the weakness of this Buckeye defense, or the Buckeye team in general, is that pass defense. Jake Rudock, Martin Manley, C.J. Fedorowicz and company are all going to have to take advantage of that should the Hawkeyes want to scare the Buckeyes this weekend.
We've seen the deep threat this season. Ohio State, the 74th ranked pass defense in the nation. Something Iowa should attack if they want any chance of beating the 4th-ranked Buckeyes. That's all we have for you today, but before we go, be sure to check out the latest injury report with Whitney Blakemore and Allie Raisley on DailyIowan.com.
And finally, let's get down to it, our power rankings for the Week 7 of the college football season. Boilers in the basement for the 7th straight week. Illinois, Minnesota, and Indiana coming in at numbers 9, 10, and 11.
The hometown Hawks grabbed the 8th spot this week. Penn State surprisingly stuck at number 7, with Fitz Cats and Brady Hoke's Michigan Wolverines penciled in at spots 6 and 5.
The Spartans grab our number 4 slot, with Nebraska climbing all the way back to number 3, with Wisconsin and Ohio State rounding out our top 4.
Well, thanks for joining us tonight on Pregame, and be sure to tune back in this Sunday for full highlights and analysis of everything Buckeyes and Hawkeyes. And remember, on Iowa,
and snap that streak.